Hi guys, don't mind me. Just looking for something. Before we head out. I need to take my gloves off. Let me just take this off. Okay. The ninth order. Oh, that's right. If it's gonna fall down, I'll do it. Yeah, guys, everyone's thinking of buying this place done. It's an absolute shit. Oh, yeah. I remember I was freezing this place, and the heat in this place is absolutely shit. Right, let's go. Let's check. Right, let's do this walk and we'll come back there, guys. Let's go. Oh, shit. Ah, sorry. I put my microphone to this now, to my phone. So hopefully you guys can hear me better. But yeah. if you're keeping political parties into your life, if you want to be true and honest. I mean, and people are going by it and stuff like that. But anyway, when I first did this, the other day, I felt a little bit uncomfortable. But now I'm just like half and putting content out for my channel. You know what I mean? And a lot around here, are going to be screwed over in 2026. You know what I mean? With only the WS for that social credit system. You know what I mean? So and they've had what's coming. You know what I mean? And what do people do? Carry on going with lies and corruption. So isn't that stupid? Hold on, guys. I need to... Hold on. Whoop. You just lost, right? Yeah, the waiter's got him here. Nah. Normally, some people see me just go straight. Nah, not today. But yeah. And the thing as well, like I was saying about that video, hold on, let me just... But yeah, like I was saying before I came out about that video. Yeah, I was watching the video where people are not celebrating Christmas; they're celebrating Saturnalia sort of thing, which and they're not celebrating the natural cycle or anything like that. And when people make resolutions, now they really putting the time of Kronos and stuff like that, the god of time and everything, and the and eating the babies, and God would eat like children and so forth. You know what I mean? So that go after the children and so forth. So, and that so therefore, we've got and you got the police and so forth and everything going around wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, and these little forty days. And God, I took a risk again. I mean, it looked like my trolley was getting stuck at the car. I had to keep looking down. But anyway. But these people, in authorities and all that, have proven time and time again they either a Mason or gone on with the sun. I look like, guys, with this sword shaped umbrella I got, I look like a ninja. Even one of the policemen I was walking back with my umbrella. I mean, and it was in a bag. He goes, "Is that a sword?" Like, no, it's not. I went, I never off. So I went, no, that's an umbrella, dude. Can't you tell? And then the older one with common sense went, no, that's an umbrella, dude. Can't you tell? So not all people in the police, I mean, are lost souls or anything like that. I mean, but you got a lot of that don't really saturate their cult. And like this thing now, I mean, if I'm still around for New Year's sort of thing, I mean, with all these people, they're only celebrating the New Year's, you know, and so forth, celebrating a death cult, right? And like every year, I don't celebrate it. I haven't celebrated the New Year from, you know, where you get like January the 1st to December the 31st. I haven't celebrated it in years, guys, because I know it's false, it's fake. You know what I mean? And yeah, in March, yeah, I mean, the new season to grow things and all of that. So that's like, what's good, in your energies, and you know, into a freshly new way and all of that. And I mean, like I got, you know, start this at 9 and finish this at, let's say, like 10 o'clock. But I don't do that. But I've noticed when I lose myself in a moment of time, but when I look back at a clock, I've only spent something like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And like, oh, I've done that in 20, 30 minutes. And before I know it, I've done quite a lot in that one day. Yeah, I mean, I did a lot in that Chronos time with what you guys follow, which I don't give energy to it. You know, despite you see me, yeah, I mean, moving about, and you lot will probably think, oh, he's going along the same calendar because we're operating the same space and all that and so on. But I don't see time and all that like you guys see time. I don't give energy to the time. You know what I mean? So it's funny when I pull episodes and she, you know, with the, I think it's called Blink, and he mentions like, you know, that was the establishment, and probably on some level, basically saying not what you think it is. So yeah, you know, I'm tempted to go to a grave. So yeah. Yeah, guys. I mean, this is one of the areas that went along with the prison. I mean, the lockdowns and all that. Not everyone, but a lot of people listen to their slave master known as government, their parent, and all that. That was interesting because a lot of people were fooled by it and had the documentations and some of us even got a microscope and show them the in-depth of it all. I wonder who that was. I'm just showing the graphene and the information on the Ferroxis. When you think about it, they should have never bothered. Because a lot of these idiots, I'm still going on that way. I mean, a lot of these are still went along with these, I mean, Zio-Nazi type Jesuits. You know, they still sort their children's futures out and all that. You know what I mean? Hold on. I need a scratch. It's like something that bit me. Right, I might have my goggles on now. There's like little. But yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'm not hoping to be picked up tonight, guys. I mean, so yeah. I mean, small thing. I should be okay. There we go. Handy for rabbits today. Anyway. And I got a laugh as well, guys. Yeah, I mean, like Max Egan was talking about a few hours. And when I was doing my podcast a while back, we can see a lot of people are going to be fooled when the government goes, "Oh, you lot need to take these now so we know who you are." And those actually knows that, I mean, the alarm bells are going off in our heads and we're going, that's like Nazism, show us your papers and stuff. Show us your papers. Otherwise, you can't eat. You can't want to have a house. You won't be able to have this. You won't be able to have that. Guys, to comply, to be enslaved a lot more. I've seen some people from around you on Facebook going, "No, stick up your." But there is going to be a percentage of those around you that will go along with the digital ID. You know what I mean? And therefore, their children will be enslaved. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And only an order will continue. You know what I mean? So yeah. Say hello. Anyway. Bulb in his sight because I got picked up the other day. I mean, when he was seated now, he'd be laughing. He'd be like, "You bastard." He'll know that I'm joking and stuff like that. Got that dark, you know what I mean? And also, I got that old age about my mate who worked in Mono and stuff like that. And also, I had other family members that worked in the industrial thing. Oh, God. The language and stuff like that. Oh, you know what I mean? I had a laugh at one time, right? My mate Brian And you get out, you see my doors open, and he goes, "Oi, prick!" And I'm like, "Oh, that's Brian." And I shout back, "Oi, wanker!" And people are like, "What?" So when I know home because of the quality, when one of the neighbours around here, and I guess, "Hello, prick." I mean, but they were saying it to see if I was snap or so forth. And there was like no reaction, and they just looked at me like, "Huh?" And I said, and because I saw their face expecting a reaction, or something like that, to snap and so forth, I went, "Oh, wanted me to react." He's like, "Oh." So there's no chance in hell, I mean, that I was going to react with prick, wanker, and all that. Yeah, I mean, so, but yeah, I mean, you got also what you call it. Yeah, I mean, the swamp, right? And I'm sure the authorities are. I've got something against white men. Yeah, I mean, men that are a alpha. I mean, that will defend and so forth. I mean, and protect people. I mean, so you don't need the police. I mean, I think that's the reason why that people can still protect themselves without the police, without the military, and all that. I mean, there's some levels that, yeah, we need the military for, but if communities come together and so forth, we actually don't need the police. Why we need the police, right? Many levels, and that's why we need. But if we did it ourselves and came, then we wouldn't need those factors. Like I said, guys, you pop up to Dead UK and have a look on there. There's a new figure posted up on there. If you go and check out Max Egan on BitChute as well. I mean, if you're on Britain, you're going to have to use a VPN and so forth. But yeah, if you pop across and so forth, then there's some interesting stuff that he's got up in there if you haven't checked his work out. I mean, he goes by as the Crow House. So if you guys pop over there, have a little gander and so forth. And if you guys wouldn't mind doing me a favour, I mean, I'm not going to ask for money. But if you guys sort of like go and check out, if you haven't already, go and check out Partisan Girl on Twitter and help her out. Help her and her. I mean, you have his bank details, and I will have. Well, because then they've been trying to get and the Zionists are blocking them. You know what I mean? And them too, deserve to get together and stuff. If you guys want to pop over to Partisan Girl and say, hey, is there any way of DMing you or so forth, chat with you? I mean, we want to sort of like help you out and so forth. Because I mean, I've had, helped in some way as well, I mean, as best I can, what I mean. But it'd be nice to get them two hitched, I mean, they deserve it. I mean, they've both spoken up for years and stuff like that. They've exposed a lot of criminality. They both of them have exposed child abuse. I mean, all that sort of thing. So yeah, I don't on her YouTube. She's got Zionists attacking her and stuff like that, and also he's got the Zionists attacking him as well. So yeah, and so if you guys pop across and have a gander and you can help out in any way, that would be pretty cool, guys. Because I don't mind helping others, what I mean. And this is one way I mean can help them out. Pretty cool. I mean, because I'm not like the council, all selfish. I mean. Good job, I did that there. Yeah. Oh. Oh, guys, I got a laugh, right? I got a laugh. I don't know if you guys spotted that guy with a dog on same side. You see his expression in him, his eyes. I don't know. Look like I think he was clocking the what you call it. Is that a sword in the back? And then I think he. Yeah, it does catch a lot of people out. You know what I mean? Because when I saw it on Amazon, I mean, I was like, "Oh, that looks cool. I'm looking for another sword to go with the other sword I got." I was like, "Oh, okay, then, brother, I'm still buying it." So yeah, I got a book and sword that's in the flat right now. The house right now, and in storage, I've actually got what do you call it? A normal practice broadsword. Yeah, and you know the black swords that you get to practice with. Yeah, those they're both training swords. Now, isn't it? And so forth. I should show you the fucking fields, shouldn't I? Look, look at that. I mean, I take you to a place. Oh. But anyway, as we've come down here, and it's light. You know what I mean? So, thing. Yeah, guys. Graphene oxide, guys, in their blood. Because I mean, because a lot of cold shots have killed a lot of kids and a lot of adults. So check them out. So check that out. Because a lot of that's going to make people homeless in 2026 and 2027. So if out, about the who's guys. I mean, they just the egos are getting in the way. And so, but yeah, it's that they had a chance to chat to me as I'm up for silly little thing, guys. I mean, and we see that their parents, would have gone along with the Great Reset. It's linked to Klaus Schwab's. And we know Klaus Schwab is linked with the Nazi agenda, and he's got ties to the Nazis. I'm thinking. Balance myself out. That's what it's like with summer around here. Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, so forth. This like childish behaviour from the locals. I mean, you get, oh, hello there, how are you? And all that, I mean, not everybody, but a lot of them have been dumbed down. You know what I mean? A lot of them don't realise that in a civilized country, then behave in a civilized way. But unfortunately, I mean, don't get that. Speaking about the Great Reset and so forth, nothing all that. And unbelievable, like, if they don't understand and all that, then why don't they ask? And they do ask. I mean, and they don't different thinkers. I mean, I know my speech might sound attackive and so forth, but I mean, if you get offended from listening to truth, I think, and I got that apple, guys. And it was no point, guys. It's been fucking eaten. Part of it's been eaten by a bug. I say, accomplish my goal I mean, so, but at least I didn't give up. And we got to see if we could eat that people. And the thing as well, guys, is we need a ladder to get it. So we'll do a little walk upwards. And then we'll get to the street. I mean, the thing is, as well, guys, I've had to go along with the conventional norms. In other words, I mean, whatever it's said by the news on TV or government and so forth. You know what I mean? And I like to think for myself. And I do try to be civilized, but speak openly with the truth and all that. Yeah, some people are a bit like, ew. And because the stuff I put on the side of my trolley, which me, I mean, because they haven't did it on the TV, they probably think I'm attacking them, which I'm not. I mean, in fact, I'm attacking the conditioning that the establishment in them. So now we're, doesn't trust them in an individual state, right? Live in a well-managed state. Indoctrination camps have made a comparison. Schools and prisons are similar. And the thing as well, guys, if you know, I mean, I hope we don't, but if you ever go in a prison, right? I mean, you do line up like you're in. You just got like different levels of it. So if you're able to walk about and so forth, about, and you haven't gone into a prison, people figure it's a prison, then right. But you've still got your wardens, or as I mean, policing the gangways, sort of thing. You know what I mean? And finding how a lot of us do call the police a bunch of folks, gangs, and all that, right? And so, and the residential areas, the homes and all that, in the authorities' minds, is actually. Bye, guys. To a politician. But anyway, so. on there. Cause I know, well, I've really put it up on Rumble, but I've linked it onto Dead UK. And you can either watch it on Dead UK, or you can go across to Rumble and watch it off the WarriorWales thing. Because that stuff like that, you know what I mean? Very interesting take, that film. Very interesting. It's, I mean, if you guys haven't seen it, you know what I mean? Check it out. But also go and check out Lark and Rose as well, and have a listen to what he's got to say. You know what I mean? You don't have to believe him or disbelieve him, but just have a listen. You know what I mean? Sit there, have a look. Because when I saw it for the first time, I was like, this guy speaks some stuff I've been saying. And I've had people in this country go, oh, no, we've always had governments, we've always had this. I said, so before there was a planet, we had governments, say, okay, got ya. And they're like, you don't have to be facetious. I'm like, but you said we've always had governments. Ruling over the people and all of this. But yeah. But it's so funny. And I realize if all guys, right? Yeah, I mean, I realize how people look at me as well. I mean, despite a lot of us have got mobile phones now these days and we talk openly and so forth. The slaves still look at me like, who's he talking to? And all of that. It looks like, I mean, like the monkey effect or the meerkat effect. Like, put head up, but like, what's he looking at? Oh, I'm like, none of your business. I mean, like I'm on planet Zog, or I come from planet Zog or something. Remember that guy? People used to say, "What's wrong? You're looking at me like I'm from like another planet, like planet Zog or something." Yeah, and if you say stuff that they don't come across or comprehend, they try and alienate you, which I find absolutely stupid. I do find it absolutely bizarre and pathetic. And yet, there's a lot of people around here that I know from growing up and all of that have done a lot of fucking bad shit. And yet, they are basically, I'm going to go, and there's certain people that I know close, right? Close. Information. So, like, not a time when you went to a supermarket and when the self-checkout stuff happened and all of that. I'm not going to say why it is, guys. I'm not going to put them in the shit. But because one of the family members told me, oh, so-and-so down there is very angry with you. And I'm like, for what? I didn't say it, but that was my attitude. Did they see I didn't care? Like, you can go at me as one, but I'm not backing down. And I even said, Voffy, I said, well, that's over. Let's move on then. They could tell I and I tell you more for that you think you are a good taxpayer. Money is after Yet you've got the nerve to tell somebody in this country then, oh no, I don't, I British taxpayers' money in other countries are seeing people, children that see that stuff, then wake the fuck up, grow a set up, they go fuck themselves. If they want bombs and all that and so forth, they can make them bloody selves, and they can go off and fight for them bloody selves. They're killing for them. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, I mean, yes, I'm saying this on a social media platform, YouTube. Unfortunately, speaking out and saying things, tweeting, you know, well, the authorities, you know, the royals and all of that can get away with screwing over little Johnny from afar and nothing happens. I mean, literally skate on him. You guys can, you can tell I've done it on certain platforms. Anyway. Hey. I'm actually enjoying this little walk and chat with you guys. But yeah. I went up there for 5 to 10 minutes. But yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? Guys. Oh, hold on. There's an option on this, guys. I found. Do it. I mean, that's fucking bad, guys. Oh, it's me. I thought somebody was coming in. Hold on. Let me just sit down. Right, we'll just sort this out. Right. That. Video. And up with. Don't want to touch that. Exposure competition. So off, yeah. Exposure. There's that. And another focus. Excuse me. There was something. I'm hoping to get the light thing up now. Yeah, I'll do that now, guys. For a bit of daylight. I mean, we'll start preparing for the night time. The night time. Did he say the night time? He said the night time. The night time. He said the night time. Let's do this. All right. Good job on doing it now, guys, because it's getting quite dark quickly. And you know, guys, I forgot to bring my flask to have a nice cup of tea. A tea, coffee. I mean, there we go. What I should do now is put a hat on with police on it. Huh? I want that. But yeah, let's rock it. Let's rock this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh god, this is so loose, guys. I'm gonna have to put it on the cap and. Mm. There we go. Once it gets dark, I'll switch it on. There we go. There we go. What do you reckon? Is Dad's arm coming down? I might have to start putting it on now, guys. Yeah. We'll let these pass, and I'll go into my. Oh, it's getting nice and creepy down, and it's like Ted Bundy could bring a body down here, couldn't he? Anyway. And as it's getting dark, guys, let's put the light on. Actually, we'll change things up because we'll do it that way. And we'll do it like this. Ain't that cold in? Yeah, they're closed. Why ain't it closing? There you go. I need to slightly on so I can see slightly. Night shift. Well, I've got my umbrella to fight away evil ghosts. Yep. All right, let's go. Yeah, guys, I look like I might put the other hat on, actually, to be honest, in a minute. There we go. We'll get to that point. We'll take a little break. And then we'll head back. Right, let's. Do 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 do. Ba da bam bam ba da bam 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 bam. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. We'll do that. I mean, we'll do the place and have a little look around. I better not do what I'm thinking. Part of me is like, because they came into my home and did some funny shit, I should go into the station and have a look around and see what files they've got on their computer. But I better not. But I am tempted, though. I'm very, very tempted, guys. I don't mind telling you that. I mean, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-dee. I think I never thought of that, though. It's what that fella said today on his video about walking things up around here, haven't they? Have they been sort of like spell casting? Oh, it is getting a bit damn I know people get right by now time. But yeah, I mean, spell casting. D-I-M-I-S-S. Dismiss. Remember that guy, Nightmare, on ITV when we were kids with Tree Guard and all that back in the 90s, I think. Guys, I love that show. You know what I mean? Get home from comprehensive. Then you have the animation with the knight on a horse, you know what I mean, and all that and so forth. And then all of a sudden you have like the games type green screen graphics type thing. Yeah, and you have like these 4 children having to work out puzzles and stuff like that, and fighting against goblins and you have walls that come alive and all of that. Oh, I used to love that show. I might watch that later when I get back, actually. Watch like 5 episodes of it. Spell casting. Anyway, I've definitely not grown up from that, but you know what I mean? So, and shows them back then, you know what I mean, like Bad Influence and all that. Interesting, you know, a game show called Bad Influence. And then we have today people going, games are bad, is this? I'm like, But I do remember one of the episodes of Bad Influence, guys. Oh, we're at the point. Yay. We reached it. Yay. We have not failed. We've done our quest. Will we get the Holy Grail? Or will we get a Timberwolf? Not a Timberwolf thing again, really? You said that last time. I like Timberwolves, okay? And we have the old... people are putting the new stuff there. I won't go across there. You know, you know what I mean? We've already seen shit in that round here. I mean, we won't go over the bridge for it bit then, in case there's a horse been down and had a good old crap down there. Yeah, we'll have a little break now, you guys. And so forth. But yeah. Tomorrow, I got to deal with the... hello. Somebody else has got the light to come in. Should I go to the light, guys? Should I be like Carol Ann and go to the light? Go to the light, Carol Ann. Go to the light. I might put some music on, actually. What am you as well? So, yeah. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, guys. You guys see this thing here, guys? Yeah. This is the global breaking news January 15th of 2022. And this was up on a website. I think it was like a common law website and stuff like that. And if you want to read this, pop across to my site on deaduk.info. Yeah, I mean, after the YouTube live stream finishes, guys, and have a look. You know what I mean? Because this talks about the international court that forced Pope Benedict from office in 2013 has struck a blow against the COVID corporatocracy by convicting top officials of the Pfizer, the GlaxoSmithKline. I don't forget, the Queen of England was committed guilty for going on with the COVID shots and stuff like that. And it also says the court further sentences 75 individuals to life imprisonment. seizures, the assets, and yeah, I can't even read that word properly because, you know, I mean, the way the light's flickering back and forth on the thing. The corporations unlawfully prohibits the further manufacture, sale, or use of the COVID vaccines as products of medical genocide and mass murder. After a 4-month trial convened under international law, the judges of International Common Law of Justice, the ICLCI, issued a historic verdict and sentence today, along with arrest and exploration warrants against the defendants. The convicted individuals include Albert Bourré and Emma Walmsley, the CEO of Pfizer, GlaxoSmithKline of the pharmaceuticals, Xi Jinping, president of China, Pope Francis, João Bergoglio, Queen Elizabeth Windsor, and Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, and an authorized copy of the court's verdict and sentence is attached. And the thing is, guys, you know, I mean, I got ridiculed on so much levels, guys. I had my flat taken from me for speaking out and everything. I got condemned by Swansea authorities for speaking out. So they should actually reinstate my flat because, yeah, I mean, the royals and all that had gotten convicted for committing crimes, and yet I committed no crime for speaking up against the tyranny and all that. And there's multiple sheets of this. Well, there's about 4 to 5 sheets that go of this, and I've got that, you know, back home in a box. Like, I just laminated the front. So there's that, guys. Yeah, I mean, well, a lot of people, and they got the 2 sprogs that went past us now, guys. They look at the camera like, what? Who's he talking to? Is he crazy? Is he this? I mean, that they're curious look. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's good that they got that concerned look, that critical thing. You know what I mean? Because I saw a video a while back, guys, right? And this video, because what it was, this video came from America, right? Let's head back home, guys. Well, I want a coffee. I left my flask at home, and there's lovely hot water in it as well. But anyway, so let's now walk back. There we go. Now we've done the pit stop. Was that walking back? But yeah, and also I've got my steps in today. And so I was watching this video, right? And this YouTuber was demonstrating how youngsters, these days are gullible and so forth, right? So this YouTuber goes out, he drives around and stuff like that, and he demonstrates that we need the old style videos back, like on TV, where they used to warn us when we were young to be careful of this and be careful of that one, you know what I mean? And we need, you know, the old Charlie Says animation back, because it did teach a lot of kids to be careful and stuff like that. Not like today, where we don't see that on TV. We see a lot today, violence, gore, all that sort of thing. And we need to get rid of that. We need to go back where Charlie said it used to be like, be careful of strangers, be careful of this. Do not accept sweets from strangers and all that. But I used to go around and add that when I was a kid. And the police came to the school one day, and they said, right, you lot, you sort of like be careful out there, don't speak to strangers and all of that. And I piped up and I went, even you, because you're a stranger to me. Oh my God. And it was so funny, guys. It was so funny. And my peers, right, laughed. They're like, he's right, you know, you are strangers to us. Oh man, those were the days. But yeah, I mean, you notice how the establishment authority always says, and be careful of strangers and all that, but you can trust the police. But what if that person in the uniform is not from your family? Should you still trust them? You know what I mean? What if you don't know them? Because they wear a uniform doesn't mean you can trust them. You know what I mean? Because like, the channels I used to go to were all about like police abusing powers and other things. I mean, and they would cover news stories about police officers being pedos. You know what I mean? Being PDFs and all that, right? So when you think about it, should we really trust those in uniform because of some idiot on TV, like government and all that and so forth? You know what I mean? If you've got family in the police and all of that, it's okay for you. You know what I mean? Say if I go to a certain area up in Scotland, right? I know nobody in the police from my family up there. So I am not going to trust the police up there. But I do know some people in England, if we look at their family, that are in the police. So I'm going to trust them. You know what I mean? So I'm going to pick and choose. You know what I mean? Don't pick and mix sort of thing. And I mean, and follow the code. Don't trust a stranger. Plain and simple, right? But we have developed a system, a complacency in society, right? Create like a blitz effect. Sorry, guys. Maybe you guys saw that. But we have created a system. I mean, if you guys can't see what's going on, treat like radio. We've created a system. There you go. You might see something down it, and I don't realize. Be like a Ross Noble moment where he's talking about something having an electric fit. He did like the clap thing, and it's like, you know what I mean? And it's like sending the light down, and he did like a little sketch. Like, come on, I'm doing that like now, and there's like animals and people like spazzing up, like, oh. I'm like, oh, laughing. I get down and there's all these people and animals on the floor, and I'm like, oops. You know what I mean? They're all having epileptic fits down, and I go, hey, this is fun. And I'm like, oh, fuck, sorry. Because they're all pigs. I mean, officers. But so anyway, rolling bacon. Anyway. So anyway. Oh God. I got a blanket with me anyway, so we can have pigs and blanket. Hey, it is Christmas. Anyway, so I need to stop that. I got before. You know, I know I got a set dark city, and I know some people in the police, you know, will find that funny, not all, but some will. But yeah. And also, as well, guys, yeah, I mean, when I was in on remand, you know, I mean, the Freemasons and all that were setting me up, you know, I mean, because I exposed the Masonics and all that and more, right, of the authorities. And if you look where the courts are, of any town, right, not just Swansea, and not far from the court, there will be a Masonic house or a Masonic lodge and stuff like that, you know, I mean, not that far, right? And if you type in Swansea Crown Court, then you do the Pen and Wig pub as well. And also you do the lodge as well. You will notice the Masonic Hall and all of that and so forth and the courts are very close to one another. And yet they say to me, oh no, the Freemasons are not linked to the legal system and this, that, and so on. I'm like, go fuck yourself. You're all linked to one another. You screw people over. The only thing it's missing is that you don't get the people, you know, bent over on the fucking benches and you fucking shagging them. And giving them loads of fucking Vaseline when you're flipping doing it. You know what I mean? And it isn't like a checkered fucking mattress on the floor to do the fucking jagging. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a Masonic fucking template, you know what I mean? For the actions of a crucifixion and all that. You know what I mean? And treating everybody as dead, you know what I mean, when they go, you know, and because, right, red kite and this little course, I wouldn't go along with the flipping thing. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm dead, I'm a living being, I'm going to go in there as me. They were like, no, what is this? So I got fucking screwed over, didn't I? Left, right, and center. I was like, I want to be me, as me. You know what I mean? The soul, the creator, and beyond, I know who I am. I am who I am. You know what I mean? And it's like when the officers, you know, I mean, come to me and they're like, is your name this? I'm like, no, I've dropped that because I know who I am now. And they're like, huh? I mean, I've now done the work, and I know that this whole system under the gallows and all of that and so forth, the system of the dead and all of that, and that's why we have the government, because these wankstings think we're all fucking dead, that we lost at sea or some form of shit like that and everything else. No, I'm a living fucking being. You prove to me I'm not dead. And they're like, wait, what? And I said, if I hit you right now, you know what I mean? You know I'm alive because you'll fucking feel it. And they're like, ah. I'm like, think about it. If I was fucking dead or this, that, and so forth, or the legal fucking fiction and all this, and all that, all these creations that the establishment have set up to fool us and so forth, then I won't be able to talk to you and I won't be able to fucking hit you. For all the bullshit you all gone and got us to go along with. And they're like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. So if you want us to play silly fucking games, then you're going to get a silly fucking prize back. You know what I mean? And that's why they think they can get away with it and just like barge into your homes and break things. Because the legal system treats the public as dead, as corpses, and all of that. So they can just like roll ride people and all of that. And a lot of them, you know, when police says, do you understand? They go, I understand. And a lot of us flipping know what that is. It's like giving authority to the system to rape you, basically. And so what I tend to do, I don't understand. I need to comprehend what's going on. I do that. And so, you know, it's been one or two that sort of like goes, oh, he knows. But the majority are like, huh? Why did he say it that way? And a while back as well, right? My mate laughed at this, right? My mate known as Offie, you know, he's a mod for me on Twitch. I had a probation officer that came to me because I had a kangaroo court, right? And the Masons, you know, we got me both ways. If I said innocent, well, not guilty, I would have done 25 years. I mean, no trial of my peers, just a straight 25 years. They would not got anybody, right? Or I go guilty and I see my family again. You know what I mean? So I got screwed left, right, and centre by Swansea authorities and all of that and everything, right? It was a no-win situation. You know what I did? I said, fuck all. What I did say, when the judge asked me, do you plead guilty or not guilty? I turned to my lawyer at the time and I went, how do you plead? And he went, guilty. And I said, fuck all, because I knew no matter what I did, I mean, I was screwed over. You know what I mean? So the only thing I wish I had that moment with a fucking teleporter, just to teleport myself out with it. You know what I mean? all because I mean, defended myself from a cunt who tried to kill me, and he passed all my material over to them. I mean, because I worked out that 50 PDFs came into South Wales and all of that, and the police and the authorities brought them in. Yeah. We got a brilliant justice system, haven't we, people? Or, from their point of view, only just us win, you lot get fucking screwed, public. That's why I've always come up with a phrase, I mean, kick the chessboard over. Because the whole fucking thing's Masonic. Hello, what's this? Ah, all right. Didn't know. I thought, wait a minute, somebody's put like Masonic symbolisms. You know, guys, I forgot I was walking amongst this darkness and periods that my mind was elsewhere. I was picturing temples in my mind of the Masonics. So, anyway, guys, I did look back. You know, you did again. So, when we do it again, look, we're looking back, guys. We're looking back. We're walking backwards. Oh. I have too much fun, guys, when I come out about it. I have way too much fun. He likes the darkness, you know. He likes the darkness. Pennywise will come out. Would you like a balloon? Would you like a balloon, Paul? They all float down here. They all float. Anyway. Oh, yeah, the shit to the left. Politician alert. Anyway, that means we're almost back to the other bench, guys, and we can then have a little stroll amongst the town. Anyway, and thanks for the follow. The one that made my account go from 1,125 to 1,126. Well, thanks for that. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, guys, for years and years, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I've always wanted to be like my natural entertaining self on here as well, guys. I mean, like when I was young, guys, we were very entertaining and after a few bagger-ups and all that, you know what I mean? The establishment that two people, you know what I mean? When I was a kid, tried to kidnap me and a history teacher saved me, put a scar on the soul, sort of thing. And I had to get over that trauma over 20-odd years and more. I still haven't got over it, but, you know what I mean? And a few other things happened. I just thought, do I really want to entertain people and all that? And then when I started doing Twitch and all that, and I did YouTube, and then the very first time I did YouTube, I know I did Blog Talk TV, but when I first started in YouTube, that was me saying I need to start healing. You know what I mean? And I finally now I've gotten to the stage where I feel comfortable again to entertain and all that and so forth and everything else. And because I got and because of all the trauma and all that, I've now got one wicked dark sense of humor. You know what I mean? And when I do Twitch and all that, you know what I mean? The what I call it. I do cannibal jokes and all of that and so forth and necrophilia jokes and all that sort of thing. There isn't anything I don't cover. I hear you. Would you like to come out and play? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Sorry, guys. That just popped into my head. I do feel something like there's something watching me. Not you guys, but it feels like there's something watching, like an entity. Maybe it's... What the fucking hell? I do hear something. It could be a goat or cat. Oh, not a goat. It could be a... I'm going to have to get my umbrella out now. Yeah. I guess I've got a walking stick in my hand, barely, anyway, you know what I mean? But still. You get that feeling, and it's like something. Yeah. I got that fetal in. I didn't have it last time. This time I have got it. All my defenses are up right now, guys. I mean, not scared, just get ready to do fucking battle. Even my voice said, ready to do battle. See, even that one knows not to go up that way. But yeah. Like, yeah, I'm not going up where that light is. We're not going past him. If he's saying there's a creature there, but I'm not going up there. I'm joking. There's a demon coming. It was, like a scene there, stand, you're like, you shall not pass. Maybe just standing casually. You know, I mean, just where I got like feelings of saying, get the hell out. Let's go. I'd be the worst person to take on a ghost hunt. You know what I mean? There's somebody beside me, like, going, oh my God, just get out here. And I'm going, you shall not pass. And the way I'm just casually walking away as well, just like, just casually walk away. You know what I mean? Yeah. Done my steps for the day, as they say. As I'm going to be going up, guys. Let's do the smart thing, because there will be light up there. I don't want it that bright going up. Oh, fuck, how much fell over, guys. See, he's that casual. He's not scared of anything, but he almost fell over. He almost went and had to sleep on the floor. But do I go down the other way, or do we walk up to the... We could do a pit stop, go back home and get the flask. And then we could do like a part 2 where we go down to the other place where I put a bag, put a flask in the bag, so I'm not taking the trolley with me. You know what I mean? But yeah, but this... Oh, bollocks. The slow walk. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway. Sorry. Oh, fuck. All I need now is somebody to go, oh yeah, if you guys wondering why I'm not responding to chat if anyone spoke, I can't see chat. I'm using VDO. I'm using that website. And I've got it going through my laptop at home, OBS, studio at home. So I won't be able to see what you guys are saying. You guys could be saying, I hope the creatures of the night come out and play and make your insides on your outside. That's becoming a thing. That thing is becoming a thing. Yeah, with me. Your insides on your outsides, boy. We could go down to the police station. What do you guys reckon? Yeah, we could go. Yeah, we could still go down to the thing, and we'll just take this route instead. You know, instead of going all the bumpy bumps, right, all the pavements over Lime Street, we just go to the bumpy bumps. You know what I mean? All the poke and scratching road. So, yeah. And I do use the police station as a landmark for me to go past or stop for a breather or whatever, you know what I mean? So, and I need to stop for a breather zone. So we'll head that way. But yeah. Oh, guys, yeah, I mean, I would say, oh, my legs are getting stronger. And I was flying into the road. My legs must give way. I had to get my walking stick to push me back in a little bit. Where's Paul? Hello? Oh, sorry. Where's Dragul? I don't know. Then all of a sudden, are you a relative of Dragul? Yes. Yeah, Paul, Dragul was at walking the other day. He was live streaming. And he fell into the road. What? He tried to commit suicide? No. He just fell. Oh. And he did leave a funny stream. Doing, oh, float down here, Billy boy. And all of that. So, I mean, I'm winning you down here too, Billy. I know. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I say Billy. I know it's Ben, but I like saying Billy for some reason. I don't know why. maybe because of copyright stuff. Hey, Ben. Hey. Hey, Ben. Yes, your dad. Would you like a balloon? Imagine I feel like, what the fuck is he saying? Would you like a balloon, Ben? They all float on your Billy boy. They all float. And sorry. It's definitely the trees that's bringing the Pennywise thing up, you know? Oh, God. And with you down here, too. Bus, Ben. I better stop that, guys. Imagine going past school and now it's like, you all float your way down your bus. Mommy, that guy's creeping us out. Run. I'm just like, just in character, you know, be comedic. I go away, it was like, oh, he was nasty. Oh, and then a beautiful officer goes there, like, oh, he's nice, he's that officer and all that. And then later on, he's kidnapped about 5 kids and chucked them in the back of his van and took them to a train station or to an airport. And they've flown out to Belgium to the Mother of Darkness hideout. And people are like, where's the kids? And the officer's like, you'll never know. Yep, so appearances can be deceiving at the point of that story. That's how fast I think, guys. And on the spur of the moment, I think it's just like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I have to charge this microphone up as well. I think it might be on its last legs. So yeah. I am knackered a little bit. And this hill isn't doing my arm any good as well. The trolley's like, let me go, save yourselves. And I'm like, no, you're coming with me. We came down together. We're going up together. Tonight on Dragul and Trolley, where they take on the world together. Going past the Walking Dead who took the C-19 shot and the multiple boosters. Will they survive? Stay tuned. In the Holocaust of an NPC world. But anyway, Oh, God. I don't need TV. That's why you're creators like me. I know it's to entertain. Oh, cool. You stand on top of that, guys. Like Team Wolf. You know what I mean? I would definitely blast out some music from my phone through the speaker. Everybody's gone surfing, surfing USA. And I get around, I get around. It's about standing on top. Someone will go, where's your knee pads and helmet? Gen X, don't need them. Oh, man. Get around, I get around. Yeah, guys. Like the last generation where your family was smoking the car and you have your lungs full of cancer. Ah. Ah. Oh. The UK. They think they beat the Nazis, and yet they got Keir Starmer working with the WEF, bringing in the Nazi agendas. Oh, it's so funny essay, guys. Let me tell you. All right. I was watching one of the videos up on the internet, right? And basically, they basically said there's this girl in class, I think, and the teacher said, about who's, American, I'm proud of American, and all that, and so forth, put your hands up and so forth. And probably everyone put their hand up and so forth, apart from one. And so the teacher asked the kid, why didn't you put your hand up? You know what I mean? And the kid says, well, I'm not American, I'm Canadian. And hand up because my mum's Canadian and my dad's Canadian, so that makes me Canadian. And then the teacher then responds back and so forth. If your parents stupid, and if your mum's stupid, your dad's stupid, what does that make? I mean, and the kid goes, well, that makes an American. I burst out laughing when I heard that. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, that can be applied to, any country, really. I mean, well, that can actually be applied to Israel. I'm just saying. But yeah. On the road again. Oh. Everybody's in hell. It's a party with me. You see the top in the car. Oh, God. Can you imagine, right, guys? You know what I mean? I want to see how many people get angry from my neck of the woods if they see this, right? But there, right, that is, there's a sign over there, right? That little white square over there, then you guys can see it. Let me come a bit closer. All right, that is Penyrheol Leisure Centre. and that's a comprehensive and ledge centre and all that over, right? A country, right, paid, I don't know, England to bomb Penyrheol right now, right? Bomb the whole thing aloft. And there's children in there and so forth. The parents around here would be fuming and all of that, right? So what's the difference then when UK taxpayers' money is paying Israel to kill children in Gaza? That's why I find the hypocrisy of the UK on so many levels, that people in the UK are allowing another country to kill children. And it's been done in Israel to kill children of Gaza. And when you got like Elon Pape with a book called Ethnic Cleansing of Palestine and so forth, a Israeli historian speaking out, you know what I mean? And maybe like our stuff as well. And I've been looking into stuff, guys, for over 15 years. You know what I mean? Like I mentioned, I'm not a October 7th guy, you know what I mean? I'm a veteran looking into this. And when you sort of like your other people that have been out there as well, I mean, like Khaleesi and others, right? Hands of Israel, at the Zionists, right? And then Israel's like, we are friends of America, we're friends of Britain. And yet, Israel, the IDF and all that, have murdered those in the Red Cross that are from Italy, Britain, and America, and all that. And then when I tell locals around here, right, that they've killed people from Britain, the IDF and all that, they're like, no, they haven't. Oh, no, this, that, and so forth. And I'm like, go and check it, fucking go and check it for yourself. You know what I mean? People have been gaslighted so much. And there's no point saying excuses, oh, that's propaganda and so. Just go and get the other side and have a look. You know what I mean? Get the version. You know what I mean? They don't want that. And when you start looking at a lot of people who in politics are bought and paid for by Israel, you know what I mean? It's Britain and America, just another bitch of Israel. I mean, or is America, Britain, and Israel just another Masonic state? You know what I mean? You just got to look at the flags, you know, who actually runs the fucking world. You know? Others with the eagle, where it is, the falcon, or the hawk, where it is, and that'll tell you who runs those fucking countries. I mean, so slash presence is from ever connecting. Anyway, we're almost at Destination X. X. Do as well, guys. I'll plug in my. I got 4 or 5 phones there. Guys, I want to see if I can get across. Well, I want to show you guys something. hmm I want to show you a hypocrisy of Penyrheol and stuff. Let's wait for the car to go by. I'm a bit slow. I'm going to have to say sort of fuck go past. By the time I start pulling, guys, let's go. Let me show you the hypocrisy of Penyrheol and the sign. Look at this, guys. You guys can see that. Renew UK organisation, right? I don't know what they do. I'll check them out later. You know what I mean? I know it's probably clothing or some sort, but where do the clothing go to, right? This is the thing. I mean, there's a lot of people I've heard around here that are like, oh, we don't care about Gaza, you know, kill Hamas and all that. But when you work out the numbers, right, and when you use critical thinking, there's a small number of people in Hamas compared to the thousands or more to the millions that have been killed out there. Not all those numbers are fucking Hamas, right? So the logic dictates in those numbers is going to be thousands of children and more in those numbers. There's going to be loads of young adults that are murdered in those bombings. And it's all being funded by this country and America and stuff like that. And think about it. If those in Germany can be done by the Nuremberg Charter and then be thrown into a concentration camp just for going along and funding, and ones that didn't speak out went into the concentration camps, then that same logic dictates anyone who just went along and didn't speak out and went along funding the operations of Israel to kill the children in Gaza by the thousands and all that and so forth. You know what I mean? Well, actually more than thousands, you know what I mean? It's a lot higher than that, since 1948 and so forth. You know what I mean? Since the days of the Nakba and more, right? Then doesn't that dictate then that the police and many others can be about it? You deeply look into it. You know what I mean? For one country is good for the UK and the US and others that go along with Gene on a slide. You know what I mean, because of censorship and shadow banning and all of that, you've got to be careful which words you use online, because the bots are out looking for certain keywords you say. So we've had to be clever and use certain words. So I got my pit stop coming up, guys. I mean, that'll be funny now. The police are like, what? Our station's your pit stop? Yep. If one is outside, I might say, hey, come some water. Then again, I'm not far from my place, so I might have to hold on off it off. Or I go an old-fashioned cup of coffee with me. If I have a drink right now, I've been waiting out 3 or 4 hours until I have a coffee, so I'll probably hold up till I get home for a coffee. A nice good old-fashioned, you know what I mean, Colombian coffee. No, I'll have the vanilla flavour coffee. Like, I'll be better. I run out of the mint chocolate one, so I'm going to have to get that again. You know what I mean? So yeah, there you guys. You guys can see in the dark. Yeah. They got new space cars there now, yeah, in the place. Yeah. So anybody that comes to go signing and they want to be criminals, you can't. We got space age technologies. Our cars teleport, our police cars, you know what I mean, track you. And before you have a chance to do anything, they teleport you and got you. And if you guys believe that, then you're idiots. Let me go sit by the bin, you know what I mean, in the shadows while I rest up. And then we'll head down then to Agro Parking and sit there as well. But from that walk, I used to feel goes, oh, not many cars in there tonight. Oh, you guys can't see, can you? Let me. There you guys. You guys can see, yeah. Get them it must be a quiet night. That's a good sign. So that means they're safe. So that's a good sign. I mean, if you see all those out, you know, they've got to pray for them to be safe and so forth. But yeah, but not all of them, because some of them are with Masons. So I mean, when you get to a certain level of Masons, they do things to youngsters. So yeah, I would like one. I have. I didn't know that I like all day. I forgot I pressed both buttons. And no, did that police car lit up as it went past me. At least it wasn't bright. At least it wasn't like, you know, at least it wasn't the brightest setting or anything. It was actually the lowest setting. What's that? Ulis what? Ulis? Was that fucking Spanish? Ulis what? Oh well. Hey, remember the song about that later on? Ulissa! Whatever that fucking says. Anyway. But yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the walk with me, despite, you know, as I got night, it's be like a radio broadcast for you. But yeah. Oh yeah, guys, I created a song on about the injustice by the legal system and all of that today, guys, and I put it up onto the web and everything on how the courts are Masonic fraudsters and how they commit so much fraud in this country and everything else. And I don't know if you guys have, I've checked that video out I've got on my channel, guys, up on Rumble. You know what I mean, where you get the bloke down under, you know what I mean, I think he's in New Zealand. And he looks at the Queen's speech back in 1953. Don't forget, back then, the public could not have a copy of the transcript. So recently, he's got hold of a copy of the transcript, and he's noticed that you've got to make it clear on a certain word, otherwise you could be confused in the public or wherever, and therefore you could be in breach and stuff like that and commit fraud, which someone of Queen, well, for you guys, it's Queen Elizabeth now. For me, it's Betty. So of Betty's stature, you know what I mean, who sort of like had the best teachings of English and all that and so forth, should have known that when she was given the speech in 1953, she should have made it clear to the public what she actually meant. You know what I mean? Because when you say this word, I mean, you know, the word in an audio fashion, and there's like two versions of it, but when you say it in audio, you can't tell the difference. So you then got to make a declaration on what you're trying to say. And she didn't do that. And in the speech as well, it's been worked out now, she turned the whole UK populace and those of the Commonwealth into slaves, which is against the law. You know what I mean? We've got slavery laws. So therefore, anything she put into place after 1953 should be pulled, should be rejected and all that. You know what I mean? Anyone that is decent, anyone that's of a rightful nature, should decline any legislation or whatever that she's signed since 1953. And that would even mean the coronavirus of 2020 bill and everything else. You know what I mean? So by them enforcing the lockdowns on the people, which is a dictatorship, and all that, goes against freedoms and rights on so many levels. And as the rest of the public and masses and all that are starting to realize, they were conned, they were duped, they were lied to. It was a fraudulent scam. And somebody like me who spoke out and so forth, and I got penalized, I mean, under that, should have things reinstated, which the police, the courts, the housing and all that should reinstate me into a home of equal value, which they stole from me, which the establishment stole from me, because there's been a injustice done on so many levels, guys, right? So, and on the 30th of December, you know, I mean, I had the right to go and basically jump off a bridge and die, because everything the establishment have said, because I defended myself from a dickhead, I defended myself from arseholes, defended myself from druggies who tried to kill me and all that back in from 2015 to 2020. Let me just wait for you to go by. Oh, we've got Formula One, guys. Got that one. We'll just wait. There we go. Anyway, guys, what I was saying. Oh yeah, so if you go after my YouTube live stream and you pop on to Rumble and you check that video by the New Zealander, a lot of people have been thrown into prison just for speaking, for having an opinion and speaking out and so forth. And like me, I've not attacked anybody, I have not hurt anybody and so forth. But yet, I've had damage done to me by the legal system and everything else. Because in order there to be a victim, there's got to be damage. And considering myself, I've had my windows broken, I've had my solar panels damaged, I've had people that have attacked me and everything under the sun, then why then, right? I've had to pay for damages for the fucking attackers. You know what I mean? Why have I compensated the attackers? Because the stupid court system said so. That's why I wrote the thing today and published it and put it out on Twitter and everywhere. You know what I mean? Because the truth beats any judge. The truth beats any legal fiction character. You know what I mean? And so forth. And I've left it up on my websites as well for people to have a read. So if I then, you know what I mean, leave this mortal coil, at least the information's out there. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys. So after the live stream and stuff like that, I mean, go and check out the videos up on there, and also check out an ex-police officer. I looked into HSBC, which the HSBC themselves are doing money laundering and part of child trafficking and drugs in Mexico, part of a drug cartel. Check that out as well. But yeah, we see the legal system covering for the banks and all that are committing fraud every day and so forth. They've been committing fraud, I mean, going far back as 1776 and so forth, and then some. You know what I mean? And we in this country are wondering why, I mean, things are getting worse. Because we don't stand up to the real criminals in this world. Because the real criminals run the fucking system. Let's go and count on with our walk and talk like Max Egan, shall we, guys? I needed that rest, guys, I gotta be honest. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I was watching a thing on BitChute. I think it was this morning at 4 a.m. And was it 4 a.m. or 5 a.m.? I know I did a live stream as well on Twitter. But yeah, there's a thing on there, right? There was like an old video. I know I've watched like the what's that guy's name? Bill something. Where he's done like documentaries, I think it was, about the bank cartels. Well, I found this other fella who also did something on the banking system, and he actually looks into the 1920 depression and 1929 depression of America, which a lot of people know about the 1929 American depression, but not the 1920. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? You know, and what he was saying. So I stopped. I had a listen, and it was fascinating. You know, about the 1920s depression, and also the wars between Britain and America, and also Russia's involvement from the 1800s onwards, sort of thing, through the naval side. So I thought that was intriguing. Yeah. I mean, this is what I got to laugh at, right? Before, I was living up in in Penyrheol, and also like, well, I've read all of Britannica. I went, good for you. Despite, you know, I mean, I've done a lot of research and all of that and so forth. And I mean, if I was egotistical like him, I mean, I would have bragged about the stuff I looked into if I didn't. Because I'm not an egotistical arsehole like some of them. So, videos telling you about. I'll link it to my website, and you guys can go across and have a look at it. You know what I mean? But for a country that I'm in, guys, that's supposed to be proud of beating the Nazis, we've got a World Economic Forum that's rolling up the Nazi great. Well, it is so. There you go, guys. Tonight's Green Crossing is sponsored by The Flash. God. I'm gonna have to see, guys, how much power is left on my thing before I start thinking of ending the live stream. Then again, here's my laptop still on back home. That's the thing, though. So if you guys can't hear this, then you can't hear it. But there we go. You know, I love these walks. Oh, one before you know it, bro, I was watching. He's like, "Damn, you do some walking with your bad legs." Yeah, but I'm in fucking pain. Just gotta ignore it. Favorite seat, guys. My favorite seat. There should be a seat right by here, guys. Right in the middle. This room right by there. But anyway. Well, actually, this is natural, but yet they haven't done natural. I mean, I would like to use my drone one day and fly above this to see what, see if there's any Masonic symbol or anything. Oh god, oh god, this bag is nice and soft. Sit back on. Charging my microphone up a little bit. Oh, hello. Somebody's in church tonight. Yeah, I mean, the Samurais of Christ. The Samurais of Christ. Can't believe I came up. We're looking across. We see you over there. In a minute, we'll go back in. We'll go into the sewers and then we'll pop up behind you. We are Samurais of Christ. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I told you, guys, I got creative mindset. But anyway, tonight on Prisoners of the UK, where everybody pays taxes to get themselves enslaved. Who will the government punish next for trying to be free? Oh, fucking hell. It is like running man, you know, if you think of corporations of actually plantations. Tonight on Samurais of Christ. Oh, fuck. Right. Got my first aid kit there. Come on, it's all walking past now. And all of a sudden, they see you with a first aid kit and they're like, oh, you're the person we need. I go, what for? You've got a first aid kit. Come with us. Oh, what's up? Tonight on. I can't believe I said that. Tonight on Samurais of Christ. Hold on, guys. Let's put some light on. Let's put some light on the agenda. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, guys. I literally forgot about that. Oh, man. I forgot. I forgot he says doody doody da. He forgot yet. All right, can we just light up a little bit more? Yeah. Mm-hmm. There we are. I might. All right. Let's do this. Make me no sound for a bit, guys.